What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. I was just thinking about making this video on growing, right? Growing financially, growing in your personal life with anything that you're doing, right? This is more going to be off the dome type of video because I was just thinking, and I'm like, everything that happens in your life, the success that you see or the success that you don't see early on is usually a direct reflection of everything that you didn't do, or you're paying a situation where you're going to be paying for your ignorance, right? When I say paying for your ignorance, you're going to be paying for the things that you didn't learn in your 20s, the thing that you didn't learn in your 30s, right? And then you end up being in a situation where you're 40 and you're 50 and you're saying, if only I knew, if only I knew, if only I knew about this, if only I knew about investing, only I knew how to build wealth. If only I was going out of my bubble to actually try and start a business, right? All the things that you may want to start doing, but you're procrastinating on them. I've had moments like this as well where I just have an idea, right? I have an idea. I know what to start. I set out the guideline. I set out everything that I need to do, all the steps, and then days go by, weeks go by, and I just see myself procrastinating, right? And I don't understand. For me, I've never realized why I have like such a like. Well, I'm that type of person. Like I procrastinate over time, right? I've never realized why I procrastinate. I take a while just to do things, but I always used to tell myself it's like okay, because I'm very analytical. I like looking at each step and making sure it's the right thing. But I think from now on, you just have to go. You just have to, that idea you have, you just have to go out and do it, right? Whatever idea, business idea you might have and that you want to start, just go out and start it. Specifically for investing, if you want to start investing, you have to go and do it. Just start investing, right? You're gonna lose money. It's part of the game. You're gonna lose money, right? That's not me trying to scare you. That's not me trying to tell you anything you already don't know, but you're gonna lose money. That's part of the game, right? But the rewards on the back end are gonna be tenfold because once you learn the game, once you learn, hopefully you're someone that can learn from your mistakes like we all do as humans. We should all be able to learn from our mistakes. We learn from the past, we learn from the history, right, of everything that's happened to live a better future, to live a better present. So anything that you have in your mind to do, to seek out and go do, just do it, right? Don't be a procrastinator, because that's the only way you're going to grow. That's the only way you're going to be able to grow, whether you're trying to save up 10,000 in the next 3 4 months, whether you're trying to save up 50,000 in the next year to 2 years, 3 years, however much you're trying to save, right? If that's a goal of yours, whatever goal it is, be intentional about it, be consistent with what you're doing, and set that goal for yourself and obtain that goal, right? Obtain that goal and be dedicated to that goal. Don't be a procrastinator. Do not dwell on things. That's one of the things I've realized. Dwelling is basically procrastinating. Dwelling is like, okay, you're pondering on the idea. You have this like great idea, but you fail to execute. You fail to take action. That's the most important thing. Like people just fail to take action. You don't even do the first step, which is taking action, taking that first leap and doing whatever it is that you set your mind to do, right? So procrastination, do not allow procrastination, do not dwell on things, do not allow, let's say you start something, right? And you see some roadblocks along the way. Roadblocks are basically things that are stopping you from achieving this goal. Like me for this YouTube video, I was telling myself a bunch of things like, okay, I have this I'm doing, I have this I'm doing, I don't have too much time to be making videos, to be doing all of this, to be starting a whole YouTube channel. But then as time went on, I just realized, okay, this is actually easier. Like as time goes on, you build a system and you tell yourself, okay, I'm gonna do it. I told myself I'm gonna do 3 days in a row. Then I told myself I'm gonna do 5 days in a row. Then I told myself I'm gonna do 2 weeks in a row. And this is why I'm being consistent now, where I'm recording back to back to back to back videos. And I feel like so far I've managed to keep up with the goals and things that I've put in place. But that goes back to my whole point of doing whatever it is that you say you're gonna do, right? Not allowing procrastination to be something that's a liability in your life, that's affecting your life from reaching your goals, that's affecting you from reaching the level that you're supposed to reach to, but pretty much getting past that, right? Getting past those obstacles, not letting the hurdles and the stuff that's gonna come and what life is gonna throw at you to affect your dreams, to affect the things that you have to do. I like to talk a lot about finances, but your finances also play a part in who you are, right? Or who you are also plays a part in your how your finances are gonna look. So is if you're a person that just likes to spend, if you're a person that you like grand things in life, right? And you need everything right now. Everything in your mind is okay, I gotta get this money right now. Like, and I need it to then spend on to then spend on whatever it is that you want to buy. If that's your mindset as a person, then it's gonna reflect in your finances. It's gonna reflect in your finances. It's gonna reflect in the amount of money that you could save up, the amount of money that you have investing. It's gonna happen. You're gonna start doing options. You're gonna start trading, thinking you could be the best trader, right? I've I've always I've always thought about this. Like, there's people that actually there's okay. So think about this. There's hedge fund managers who actually trade for a living. Like, this is what they do. Like, they went to school for this. They went to college for this. They have degrees in finance. They have degrees in economics, and then they end up becoming the CEOs and the managing directors of these hedge funds. Hedge funds are big companies that not these are not companies that me and you could just give our money to and allow them to invest for us. These are There's institutions, there's companies, there's individuals with high net worth that are giving these hedge funds money to give them greater returns. So there's actually people that are dedicated in this trading thing, right? There's people that actually live, breathe, and do this for a living. And a random person just thinks, I'm not going to deter anybody from trading, but what's going to end up happening is, because you don't know anything in the game yet, because you don't understand anything in the game yet when it comes to trading, you're going to lose more than you're going to make early on. Especially 2, 3, 4 years early on, you're going to lose a lot of money. And your personality directly will reflect how much money you will lose. So if you're a person that's greedy, you like money, fast money right now. Let's say you get in a trade right now, you get an elite option, and for some reason tomorrow something is said and it makes the headlines, and then the whole market reverses on on your play, on your option, whatever that you were in. It reverses and it goes down. And you had a call option. Then you lose some money, and then you withdraw out of that position, you close that position. What you're going to tell yourself in that moment is, I got to make that money back, because in your head it's like, bro, like, I just messed up. Like, even though it had nothing to do with you, you could have had your setup right, you could have had everything right, and just because someone woke up tomorrow and said something about a different country or worldwide, they said something, and then your whole play just reverses on you. And it's happened to people. And I've seen it happen to people that I know. So I could tell you this wholeheartedly, that before you start trading, learn the investing game. Learn how to actually understand how companies are actually bringing in their revenue, and how to invest into long-term companies. Do that instead of just trading options, right? And the reason I brought up the point about a hedge fund manager who's actually managing money is, if they're not even making the big amount of returns that people think they're making, what makes you think you, who's just getting started, compared to this person who has years and decades in the game, who's probably 50 and been doing this for the last 30, 35 years, what makes you think you, who just started yesterday or 3 months ago, is gonna make that much money, or you're gonna be that profitable? I'm not gonna tell you to stop, but I'm gonna tell you to look inside and see, is this trading for me? Is it for me? Like, can I continue doing this? If it's not, then it's not for you. If you feel like your personality doesn't match with it, if you're very money hungry, if you're a real big risk taker and you just like to make that, like you put in a play and it's like 30,000 right there just to try and get the play to go your on your end so you can make a boatload of money. That's the quickest way to lose money, right? Trying to make money the fastest way as possible. That's the quickest way to lose money, especially in this trading game, especially in the stock market. So there's just think about that, right? When it comes to investing or stocks or trading, right? Do not gamble like that. And if you're making sure, if you're trading and you're doing anything of that nature, make sure that you know exactly what you're doing, because the market can reverse on you anytime it likes, anytime it pleases, because something is said that you're not aware of, a variable that you didn't factor in can mess up with your play. This is what's going to happen. So I was just thinking of that, like, of not procrastinating, right? Doing things, making sure that you put yourself in a good financial position for the future, and not allowing your 20s and 30s to go by without actually building anything, building yourself up financially, building yourself up, your personal life, building your mental and everything above, right? Not allowing time to go by and not building these things, because everything you do, especially early on, compounds over time, and then you're going to see that, you're going to see the finished product, not the finished product, but you're going to see the results of what everything that you did when you hit your 30s, when you hit your 40s. You're going to see that. So don't allow time to go by not doing anything, not growing, not making progress, but take the time, especially early on, to build. All right. Thank you for watching this video. If this was the little chat. It wasn't really too much of a formal educational video, but I was just chatting. Please check out my website down below, eawealthteam.com. It's gonna be down in the link. I have a Roth IRA blueprint down there. I have a network tracking PDF down there. I have a, what else do I have? I have my YouTube videos down there, so you can watch a few more of my educational videos. And then that's pretty much it. Go follow my Instagram, go follow the TikTok. Uh, and then yeah, thank you for watching. Peace.